respected Director of the conference, Dr. M.G. Kumar, Plenary Chair, Dr. Gireesh and all the office bearers of the LIS Academy. I'm Dr. Gireesh Kumar, working with the Department of Library and Information Science, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, as Assistant Professor. At the outset, I would like to thank Professor Kumar sir and the University of Hyderabad IGM Library and Telangana Library Association and the entire organizing team for organizing LISACON 2020, a wonderful conference with a difference in its contents, appearance and organization. And also I'm thankful to the LIS Academy for giving me an opportunity to share my thoughts. The topic of my presentation is role of libraries in enhancing the research visibility and collaboration of academics. As we are aware that research output generated globally is being available in different formats and adopts different communication channels to broadcast them to a wider audience. Different parameters are being used to measure the quality of such scholarly output. In most cases, rating research quality relies on the number of research publications and its citations. All scholarly publications arising from academic activities should ensure maximum visibility, which can thus enhance the chances of citation and collaboration among the researchers. Reputation and ranking of any academic or research institution is highly impacted with its scholarly output, largely produced by the individuals. Better visibility to the research output through online mode has become necessary to increase the effectiveness of readership and utilization, which directly associate with citation enhancement. The technique of search engine optimization has to be improved, which can improve the citation and the scholarly communication. As we also know, the impact factor of a journal is highly influenced by the readership and citations. Authors and researchers should be able to improve the discoverability of their research output using various means. Using different publication marketing tools can help the academics to render better visibility to their research output. Further, libraries are playing a key role in handling various tools and techniques that can promote the research findings, thereby maximize the research impact and visibility among the academics, which can successively lead to have a network of potential researchers. So in other way, promoting collaboration among the academics can improve the quality and visibility of academic publications. Let us see what is a research visibility. So as a definition, it is a process of making the research findings visible to the scholarly community using academic social networking sites. So journal publications, papers in conference proceedings, preprints, books, or even research activities or research data or whatever presentations, etc., all can be an evidence of research activity. So giving the resources accessible in the public platform, so which can enhance the visibility, preserve, and even it can make them available for future use. And research visibility greatly improves the citation impact and thereby enhances chances of collaboration among the academic and research community. And let us see what are the advantages of being an online, making our presence in the online. So showcasing oneself in the online platform and sharing the research activities can enormously help the individual to make greater impact in the community. So this also lead to promote research work in a greater extent, open up ways to have collaboration among the interested. So such kind of promotional activities have to be started from the pre-publication stage. So taking the advantages of publication marketing tool always have a greater impact and open up the window into a researcher's expertise. And availability of researchers' credentials in the online space, which helps to reach it to the larger audience and leads to future collaboration and publication opportunities, even including job opportunities. So one has to raise the visibility of the research output through online platform, as it definitely increases the potential of being discovered and downloaded in a larger extent. So by making one's profile accessible to the public also leads to attract others' attraction to gain other individuals' benefits, such as invitation to present conference talks or even seminar talks or consultancy opportunities like media attention, awards, grants, fellowships, whatever it may be, including promotions, etc. So the effect of social media have a great exposure on downloads and citation of scholarly publications. You can see the slide here, publication strategies, which talks about the scholarly communications. So as we are aware that quality of publication are a result of our hard work, dedication, and quality time spent. So in order to attract the attention of an individual research output, it needs to be followed by some of the publication strategies. So in order to contribute to the visibility and citation to the scholarly publication, there are some activities have to be performed which can be categorized under two major strategies. And one is pre-publication strategies. So the activities before the article is getting published, it is just beginning the research impact and visibility. So or in the other way, we can say that the activity of preparing and publishing a manuscript in a suitable journal. So, and the second one is post-publication strategy. That means the action involved in such and disseminating the scholarship published work with the support of research data and then monitoring its discoverability and citation impacts. So in order to gain maximum research visibility to the scholarly output, researchers have to carefully examine activities pertaining to these stages of publication cycle. It is also clear that promoting the research output should start before conducting the research itself by choosing research priority topics. So let us talk more about pre-publication strategies. So as we all know that publishing a paper in a journal based on disciplinary reputation or with a high impact factor is the most well-known way of getting a paper cited. But there are many other things a scholar can do or an academic can do to promote his or her work and make it easy for others to find. And these are the some of the pre-publication strategies. Like the most important thing is identifying the knowledge gap. So a researcher or author or the academics, the first and foremost thing before start publication journey is to identify the knowledge gap and deal with the hot topics and then target a wider audience. You have to always advisable, it is always advisable to write for a larger audience rather than targeting a small group to get more visibility to the research publication. And then maintain the quality. The basic thing to make an article relevant is its quality. And article must be methodologically sound and justified, theoretically well-grounded and clearly written and structured, and it should contain current, comprehensive and solid literature review, contribute to something new and useful to that literature, and then deliver through a discussion of their findings and offer a satisfying conclusion. And the next one is make title short and relevant. So you have to always make your title of the article or manuscript, it should be very short and the relevant, and which should talk about the thing which we are going to discuss about, and make it, always make it short. Then use of sharp, contemporary and attractive keywords. So further, the researcher has to choose sharp, attractive and contemporary words so as the keywords to the paper and repeat them in the abstract area and headings area and subheadings, graphics, etc. And then use of headings, subheadings, links also. Then publish a suitable journal having a good impact factor. You have to always choose a journal which has a good impact factor so that the visibility of that particular publication will be, we can expect it as a more. And then publish with open access journal. So open access publishing makes scholarly works online, free for everyone to find and read it. So publishing with open access journals will always attract more citations. So, and studies shows that research impact than articles which are not in open access to the users. That means the journals which is having in the open source platform will have a chance of getting more citations. And the next one is prefer print plus online. So if it is preferred print plus online, choose a journal which is has both print and online mode of publication rather than print only, which will have a wider circulation. So, and have a discussion on research findings. Research findings may discuss in research conference or any other poster presentation to get feedback from the others, so that you can improve your publication before it get it as an original publication. So even if, say for example, if an academics, if he is not presenting the research work in the program, or conference are a great opportunity to promote oneself and their research activities. And the next one is make everything as simple as possible. You have to make, even in the title, the abstract area or the entire content as simple as possible. And the last one we need to always concentrate is share the research data. So if sharing the research data can increase the visibility of research, as it allows the researchers to validate the individual works. And once this pre-publication strategy is over, then we have to come to the post-publication strategies. And we have seen that based on the suitability of article or the scope of and the coverage of journal and whatever it may be, even including the leading databases, whether it is already cited or everything. So once we confirm that the journal is good and get it published, then once the publication is done, so now we have to concentrate on activities involved after the publication of a document. So it is always better to have a journal which is having a high impact factor. So promotional activities have to be initiated once the article gets published in a desired medium for its visibility and citation impact. So as a researcher or author of your own publication, you are the best person to promote your work for its better visibility. And following are some of the important research tools or publication marketing tools which are helpful in advertising and disseminating the scholarly publication for its optimal visibility and enhancing the chances of collaboration among the researchers, or you can say that academics. These are the some of the tools, or we can say that research and publication marketing tools which can be used as a post-publication tools. Researcher identifiers and profiles, academic social networking sites, online reference management tools, blogging and online magazines, personal or institutional website, and open repository systems. Let us talk a little bit about all these areas. One is researchers, identifiers, and profiles. And we know that author ambiguity is in the scholarly communication is a persistent problem. So hence managing an author identifier or profile is essential to promote the intellectual output. So unique researcher identifiers and profiles help the scholarly publishing community to associate the creators and their works in the precise and unambiguous way to optimize the research discoverability in the global level. So individuality of a researcher should always be constant, even if the researcher changes his name, affiliation, discipline, and even the organization, etc. So with many authors having identical names in one side and ever-growing literature to keep pace with the information explosion on the other side, they are putting on a great challenge of keeping track of each author and his or research outputs in a way to make it easily discoverable. So creating researchers identifier and profile is a well-advised method to distinguish the researcher with the same name or they have some uniqueness. And as an author or researcher, it is helpful in finding his potential collaborators, and it is an easier way to get credit for their scholarly activities. And for an institution, it helps to collect, showcase, and often evaluate the scholarly activities of their faculty or even in academics. So helpful for publishers to simplify the publishing workflow. Even if you have a unique ID, then it is helpful in peer review system. And since the author identity is very much easy, and one has to use the same name version consistently throughout the career, and also a standardized institutional affiliation and address. So this kind of researcher identifiers and profiles are very much helpful in such kind of things. There are some examples like Orchid, Researcher ID, Google Scholar Citation Profile, Publon's Profile, even Microsoft Search Profile, and recently Vidwan, IRIN's Information Standard Name Identifier. These are some of the examples for such initiatives. So there are many similar such initiatives, we can see that. And these are the areas we can use it as a research identifier because it has a multiple applications. It can be used as a author or researcher ID, and it can use publishers for their publication related issues, and it can be used as a repository ID, and even the research organization, universities, and almost all the areas this particular researcher identity can be used to identify a particular researcher. And these are the other examples you can see. Orchid Profile. There are many other such profile and researcher identifiers. And the next one is academic social networking sites. Social networks and professional connections are very much important in all human endeavors. So including academic activities which can enhance the opportunity of sharing and collaborating. So a researcher can gain feedback and comments from other peers as well as expand their networks to enhance research visibility and citation impact. So there are many such platforms are available in both free and fee, and few of them are like Academia, ResearchGate, Pen Profile, My Science Work. There are many such examples like Scribd. Even there are many such kind of, including Facebook, Twitter, Quora. All this can be used as academic sites, so that you will be able to share your resources and you will be able to get more visibility to your research work and your whatever academic endeavors. And the other one is online reference management tools. This also can be used as a medium to make yourself visible to the global level. So it offers an easy way of finding literature references and insert citations. So even online reference management tools offers an easy way of finding relevant literature, collecting references, organizing them in a database, and insert citation works in a manuscript with proper citation style. So an online reference management tool provides easier collaboration and use across multiple devices and assists you to improve publication visibility and impact. And there are many examples like Zotero, Mendeley, Siteview. Like these are the examples for such kind of online reference management tools. And the next one is blogging and online magazines. So as you know that blogs are a vital tool for academic to publicly communicate about research development and findings. So writing a blog post on the research output with a link to the location where it is available can be a good practice. And it is one of the mechanisms to reach out a wider audience, thereby increases the chance of citation counts. So online magazines and blogs can be solutions through content curation to immediately circulate the research findings. And contribution to Wikipedia or such online magazines portal can also help the academics to enhance their visibility and create community collaboration. So say for example, WordPress, Blogger, these are the examples for such kind of blogging and online magazines platforms. And Wiki is another platform where the researchers can showcase their academic activities and keep them live in online. And the other one is personal or institutional website. So even we can use it as a personal or institutional website for our space to communicate with the global researchers or the academic groups. And these will greatly improve the visibility and citation impact of the articles. So more visibility resulted in articles cited sooner, and the citation continues at a significant rate for a longer period. And the other area is open repository system. So this is one of the most important area you can make your research available to the public. As we know that anything which is made available in open platform removes the barriers to access and share. So free repositories also can be used to archive the researcher paper based on its copyright policies. So it is better to use non-commercial open repository to upload the research findings. Say for example, OpenDOAR, SSRN, selected works, etc. Now these are the tools for pre-publication and post-publication. So, and apart from this pre-publication and post-publication, libraries can play a bigger role in promoting the research visibility, or even enhancing the research visibility, improving the citation, and making the collaboration among the academics. Library have to play a bigger role. It always have a pivotal role in providing valuable assistance, academic and research community. So in promoting the various publication marketing tools, which are acting as the working aid to improve the visibility and collaboration networks. So conducting research-oriented seminars, workshop, training activities help the academic to identify the research gap and deal with the relevant topics. So methods and techniques to write research proposal, even other writings, and research methodologies, or anything which is related to the academic activities, library can help. And even library can provide awareness to the researchers, like tools like Google Trends, Google AdWords, etc., so that you can make the academics enable to choose the right keywords or for the contents they write, so that the chances of searching, retrieving, and catching the attention of readers will be high. And even matters related to quality journals, predatory publications, impact factor, open access publishing, open repositories, all these areas are to be provided to the academic communities, and libraries can play a bigger role. And even library can also facilitate to discuss the research findings by arranging research conferences or any colloquiums and poster presentation to get feedback and to improve the quality before the submission for its actual publication. So further, such programs will be a great opportunity for that particular academic or faculty to promote their research work also. And having a researcher profiles, we have already seen that, which help a scholarly communication more discoverable and highly visible in the global network. So it also helps the researchers to associate the creators with their works in precise and unambiguous way, so to optimize the research discoverability in the global level. And libraries have to educate the academics about the existence, advantages, and help them to create such profiling system, so enable the researchers to connect all his publications together. So as a researcher, it is always advisable to create online profiles in multiple platforms and link them each other to reach out a wider research community. So as an online marketing strategy, educating the academics and researchers on search engine optimization, one of the most important terminology. So the search engine optimization techniques, if you are able to teach your academic communities, so that can increase the visibility for optimization. And most of the academic social networks are not open access repositories, as we know. So hence one has to register in order to download the articles, unlike the non-commercial open repositories. So libraries play a major role in imparting awareness about such academic social networking sites and its advantages and benefits. So also need to assist the academic to create, maintain, and also prepare them give more focus on collaboration, exchange ideas, discovery, and interaction, and to stay up to date with the latest development in their particular field. So libraries have to help the academics to make them aware about the availability of various online reference management tools to create and manage their list of references for research activities, and further awareness programs and hands-on training programs also to be provided to enable them to utilize it effectively. Even tools like blog can effectively contribute to article search engine optimization. So guiding the academics to practice such facilities will give a chance to showcase their research activities on wider audience. And libraries can play a major role in educating the academics on different blogging tools and including online magazines, so that they will be able to publish on it, or they will be able to make their research findings on it, so that the research visibility and the collaboration among the academics will be enhanced. So libraries have to play a key role in promoting the usage of self-archiving tools, which are helpful in showcasing the published intellectual output of an individual also. And institutional repositories can be used to preserve the academic researchers' output permanently and very effectively. And these are the major areas where libraries can play a major role. So let me conclude here. So we have to use these extensive, or use this kind of social networking sites or academic sites and all the pre-publication strategies and post-publication strategies so that your visibility will be enhanced. So each year, as we know, millions of research articles are getting accepted for publication in the journals, and that number is significantly improving. So hence it is becoming necessary to formulate different methods to make the research articles significant among others. So improving the visibility and audience of your reach for your article should not be restricted to only the post publication of the manuscript. So you need to concentrate once you get once your article or the document get published, you need to concentrate on the post publication tools, so rather than pre-publication tools. So improving the visibility and audience reach of your article should not be restricted to only the post publication of the manuscript, rather than it should begin from the time the research paper is drafted. So being a researcher or academician, keep the connections engaged with all these tools and techniques so that you can enhance your visibility, so that you can enhance your collaborations, so you will have a better network all over the world and you will have a global network always. Thank you so much.